What's up, everyone? Platano here, and welcome back to another Webisode. And first things first, before I even start on this topic, is happy 4th of July for all those that celebrate it. It's gonna be really busy over here today with the fireworks they be doing in this freaking state, which I don't like. They do on the streets over here, and then there's gonna be a lot of barbecues and music blasting, which that of course is fine, but the fireworks I don't like that. But whatever you guys do, I hope you guys enjoying that, celebrating it. Enjoy your fireworks shows if you're doing that. Your barbecues with your family, and your music, all that good stuff. So yeah. So anyways, onto the topic. So like I said, I've been going over a lot of my old videos from what I've done 10 years ago, 11 years ago, and I want to touch up on them again. So for today's topic, I know I've talked about this briefly a little bit, and I don't really want to just stick to this, talk about anything to do with love or relationships I used to in my old videos, but I just want to kind of go over things in order, honestly, like from the first videos I've done on this channel and to the very top before I got to the more recent stuff I've been doing. But this topic I want to go over again, and that is on if gay I should just say relationships in general. Do long distance relationships, are they good? Do they last? And I know I spoke about this a little bit before, and my thoughts on it. I know I watched over my old video I done back in 2012. I done a video on it, and I was a little bit like reluctant on it and everything, and I wasn't sure if I liked it, if I was gonna be down to do it and all that stuff. And like in that video, I pretty much I didn't agree with it. I thought it was a bad idea. But now, nowadays, I think it's a good idea. For me, I think it's a good thing. I don't think there's anything bad. Um, I feel like a long distance relationship can work. It can work as long as you have that communication. You guys are on the same level. You guys are vibing well on the same page, pretty much. So I feel like it definitely can work because I've said already, in one of my videos that I have been doing the long distance thing as well. And like I have talked to plenty of other guys on like Instagram and stuff, and long distance in different country, actually, not even in states, not even in different states, but in DR I've been talking to a lot because for me I don't know, I just prefer it that way because we know we have more in common, of course, because of course we are Dominican as well, and I have family over there, so it's much easier for me to go over there and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I don't mind the long distance with guys over there. But I wouldn't even mind other countries, honestly. Like like I just feel like talking to ones over there compared to like Americans, there's like a whole different thing. I feel like they're more how would you say it? Like more nice. That's the most simplest thing I can say. They're way more nice, and they treat you better. And just like their hobbies and stuff is definitely not like how majority of the Americans are here. Mainly in New York City, honestly. Right here in New York City, I would say where a lot of these guys, oh my god, they're like so rowdy. They just love the streets. A lot of them loves to drink, smoke drugs, and all that stuff. Oh, but all that good stuff, all that stuff. It's not good, you know. And they love to do all that stuff, and it's just like, and they all have attitudes over here in New York, and it's just, oh my god, I can't deal with them. A lot of them, really disrespectful, and when it comes to like a lot of the gay guys here in New York City. A lot of them are feminine. The majority of them are feminine. I believe I said this before. A lot of them are feminine. A lot of them loves the clubs and bars, and a lot of them are just whores. They love to just want to mess around and stuff. When I look for guys in like different countries, this is like a whole different thing. I mean, well, I can't even really say a whole countries. I should just say DR, because that's specifically where I've been talking to a lot of guys, and what I'm talking to right now that I'm going to see again soon. It's coming up. It's coming up, but like probably in September I might go back. I don't know yet, for like 2 weeks. But I feel like with them compared to the ones over here is just a whole different thing. And that's just my thing with a lot of Americans over here. Like they're like, a lot of them are just disrespectful. I guess you can. I guess I can. I can't really say that about the states, because I know in the states there's a lot of people that's way more nice over there. I know in Florida, oh my god, yeah, I've heard, like when I used to work in Walgreens, like when I had customers that lived in Florida, I was visiting, they always tell me like, like the people over here are just so rude. They said, and they don't, then they're just disrespectful and everything, and they just look like they don't care. It's like they just have that attitude. You said in Florida when you go to like stores over there, like everyone's all nice, greeting you and having a conversation with you and stuff like that. He said only over here, and I was like, yeah, I bet. I mean, I used to live in Florida for a brief amount of time, so but it was when I was a lot younger. I was still a teenager at the time when I was living there for probably like a month. We know that my mom moved us back here and everything. But from when I was there, from what I remember, yeah, it is a lot more nice, the people there. And of course, I loved it over there because the weather and all that's good stuff, So I feel like the people in Florida, like the guys over there, is gonna be a lot better. When it comes to the states, I can definitely vouch on that one. But I don't know of any other states because I haven't been to any other states out there, so I don't know anything on the other side. On the west side. I don't know anything about the guys over there. I heard that with California, a lot of them are just like New Yorkers, anyways. Like where they're like really stuck up and stuff like that. So I don't think I'll ever want to talk to somebody from there, from Cali. Texas, I would. I used to talk to guys from Texas. It was really nice too, honestly. But I've never been there, so I always wanted to go there. I even wanted to move there before, but I never did. So that's pretty much what I can say about that. When it comes to like the type of personalities, like the type of guys you find. It depends on which state, even different country. Like I said, for me, I prefer out of the country than a lot of the Americans here and all that stuff. A lot of them are stuck up, like I said, rude. And it just this privilege. Like this. This take advantage of all the stuff they have here. The freedom or all that crap. I feel like when it comes to other countries and stuff like that, mainly like third world countries and stuff, I feel like they're a little bit more, appreciative of people and stuff like that. And I feel like it can work better. That's just my thoughts on it. Everyone's different. If you guys have the luck here in New York City to find people, hey, that's great. But from what I see, like when I had a lot of friends over, like my old crew and stuff I used to have here in New York, when, mainly females, they're lucky because, they're females. So they can just go out there on the street, whatever. They go find whatever they want. You can get numbers left and right, or people asking for their numbers, whether it's on the street, in a store, restaurant, they always can find somebody easily. We never had that luxury. Us gay guys never had that luxury, And sorry if you hear a lot of noise. If you hear any noise, it's outside, these people, these freaking fireworks, it's crazy. But yeah, it's 4th of July, like I said, so, it's gonna be crazy over here in, this area, when you're in the ghetto, I should say. But yeah, so I feel like it can work, like I said, I feel like it can work as long as you have that good communication with the person. And I feel like if you if you guys trust one another and that you're not gonna cheat or whatever, that's another thing that worries a lot of people. I know worries me, because I always have to think about that, like what if that person is gonna be cheating or whatever on me when while I'm here and they're over there. And it won't be an often thing where I can see the person every day, or every week, because since for me, because out of the country, I'm not sure about you guys, if you do long distance, where would it be? Would it be for for you Americans? Would it, for us, will you be in the States, like in the States, or you go to like different countries? For people in Europe, what do you do? Things like that. But for me, I just prefer to do out of the country. And of course, it's not gonna be I can't go every week. I'm not rich to go every week or every month. It has to be like maybe, let's say if I go in September, it have to be another time where it have to be maybe in February, March, something like that. So you gotta know if you're gonna have that patience with the guy, and both of you guys gotta have that patience, I should say. To actually not I would say not be too like clingy, I would say, like you're able to like be more calm and everything, and just when that time comes and you guys are ready to meet for the first time or the second time, a third or fourth or whatever, if you guys are just calm and when it's time to meet, you'll meet up with the person and everything will go well, and not just like think all these things in your head, and not like try and feel like, okay, it's too much of my patience being wasted, let me go find somebody else, or let me go just have somebody on the side for like a friend with benefits while I have before I meet this person. As long as you're not one of those people and that you guys have the trust and you guys have the patience and everything, I feel like it can work when it comes to when you guys meet the first time, or like I said, the second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever. And I think it definitely can work. I feel like it can work. Like I said, you just have to have the patience. You guys have to have that the patience, the determination, to like really have that in your mindset, like this is the person for me, this is the guy for me, and I'm gonna wait. You know, I'm gonna wait, and no matter how long it takes, I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna see this person. So because that's what I have done before in the past. A couple of years ago with the last guy I was with. From DR. Took a few years, but I finally went down there. But I'm not even gonna get on that topic, honestly. So because it didn't work out at all, and I was really upset about everything and heartbroken and everything. But I'm not gonna talk about that. But but it can work. You just have to have the patience. You gotta have to have, like I said, just really, really sit down and think about it too with the guy you're talking to, and just go through with that person. Like, if this is really what they want, will they really have the patience to wait for this time? And if you do meet, will they have the patience again to see you a second time? Will they really be honest with you 100%, and they're not gonna be cheating on you or anything like that? Just 100% honesty, loyalty, and all that stuff. So I feel like it can work. So I know a lot of people probably thinking, no, it's not gonna work. But I feel like it can work. It definitely can work. Like I said, you just have to have all of that stuff. You have to have all those cards set down, in place. Set those on the table, and trust me, go by it. And the person you're talking about it, as long as they're going by it too, all those cards set on the table, you're good. It can definitely work out. So that's just my thoughts on it. And I know in my old video, I've said that it doesn't. I kind of said it didn't work. Cause I was like, but I definitely agree that it can work. It can definitely work, and yeah, and that's pretty much all I can talk about with that. Yeah, like I said, you just have to have that patience. That's the main thing when it comes to long distance. You have to have the patience, and the trust. That's the two things you really need. When it comes to long distance, because what's the first thing a lot of you people, a lot of you guys are gonna be thinking about, when it comes to long distance and you're talking to somebody, or you gotta think about if they're really gonna wait for you, so you gotta know that you guys have the patience. And also, what's the second thing you gotta think about? Oh, is this person probably gonna cheat on you or something, if they wait too long, or, while they're talking to you, they have someone aside, so you gotta have the trust. So that's the main two things I would say. And it definitely can work out. And it worked for me, it worked for me. It definitely can work for you, and it could work for anybody else out there that's watching right now. It definitely can work for all you guys. You just have to have that patience and the trust, and everything like that. And I think that's it. I think I went over everything, and yeah, you just gotta make sure you just do it. And then when the time comes, another thing that's probably gonna be an issue for you guys is the money. That's another thing. So you gotta make sure if you guys are able to manage it, financially. You're gonna be financially, you know, I'd say you're gonna be stable, just to have the money to actually be able to travel, whether it's in the States or whatever country. I know if it's further out there, like other countries out there, like in Europe or even like Asia, where it's like ticket prices are crazy, then yeah, I don't know how well that would work if you're not financially stable, But if it's somewhere cheaper to go to, like for me and for my instance, in the Caribbean and stuff like that, it'll be a little bit better. But yeah, you definitely have to have the money too. I forgot about that as well. Either you or the person come to you, or you go to them. They definitely gotta have to have some kind of money and to keep it flowing, because it's not gonna be a one-time thing. You're gonna be meeting constantly, and who knows, maybe when everything is going well, either you can move or they can move, to you, and there you go. That would be great. That will end all of that stuff. You don't have to keep going back and forth. When it's time, maybe you guys can start moving in, and and everything can go well like that. Because I've been thinking about that stuff too, and I know it'd be a lot more easier for me when I move to Florida, which would be soon. Because when I move there, at least I'll be closer to DR. It'll be a lot better for me. And also, at least I'll have my own place, and it'll be more set up the way I want it, and it won't be the mess like this place I'm in right now. So, and that's pretty much it. That's all I want to talk about for this episode. And yeah, I really feel like it can work. It can definitely work. I think it's a good idea. And for those that's thinking about it, I think you should go with it. If you're a little bit like hesitant on it, I think you should go with it. And for those that completely disagree and is like, oh, I'll never do that, it won't work, then that's fine. Everyone's different. So I'm not gonna force you guys. But for the people that think it can work, go ahead with it. If people's hesitant, not 100% sure, I think you should go with it. Give it a try. You never know. And that's pretty much it for this episode. Hope you guys this webisode for this webisode. I gotta get used to it. I know, gotta get used to it. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this one. Leave a like, comment, all that great stuff. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you all later. Take care.